Most women think that criticizing, judging, saying things like, you always do this, or trying to manage and correct him is a form of feminine communication and getting their needs met, when in reality, they're just going to receive that as criticism, judgment, nagging, and even less excitement for change. They are not wanting to change for a woman that treats them like a little boy. They are wanting to change for the woman that makes them feel like a man, feel like the hero, and feel inspired for change. If you really would love your man to step up, these are feminine communication ways to tap into your body so that you can speak from your truth and speak in ways that will allow him to feel excited to support you, to feel inspired to do things for you. And it's by making him feel like a man, making him feel like your hero. Because men have what we call naturally yang energy or masculine energy. And this is the energy of providing, of doing, and they have the testosterone for it. They have the energy for it because their hormonal cycle runs on a 24-hour cycle while we run on a 28-day cycle. So allowing him to step up for you by inspiring him with your words is going to be 20-fold more productive than criticizing and nagging him, because a man is not going to feel attracted to his mother. He wants to feel like your hero. You don't need to be quieter. You do not need to be nicer. You do not need to be more like indirect or suppress your needs. And especially women, when I'm going to share speaking about your needs, and especially for us women who have felt like our needs are a burden, it will feel terrifying in your body to speak your needs. But I need you to do this. I need you to practice and I need you to change, because it's going to change your life when you start speaking up for your needs and realizing you are not going to die and people actually want to meet them. And it can start by first you meeting your own needs, asking yourself, what do I need right now? Do I need a hug? Do I need water? Do I need food? Do I need support? Do I need um just someone to talk to? Do I need a shoulder to cry on? Do I need, what do you need? And giving that to yourself. Then asking people if they can, with reason, if they can support you with this need. Can you support me with the laundry? Can you support me with the dishes? Can you do this for me? Can you pick this up for me? Can you help me with my dress? Can you change my nails because I don't like the color? Can you find XYZ? And then just let them and lean back and stop doing so much and allowing men to help you, whether that's through grocery shopping, lifting the bags, opening the jar, anything that you do not need to do, delegate it. It's so much more freeing to let your man do things for you. Now, feminine communication is to not criticize, judge, or even compare your man, because if you chose your man, you chose him for a reason, and I would highly recommend that you choose partners and men that you respect and you admire, because if you don't have that foundational piece of respect and admiration, you're going to look at him like he's below you. And men need to feel respect and admiration just like oxygen, like we need for love. So that's your first foundational piece. Then when you communicate with him, don't communicate in things like what you did wrong. I want you to communicate with what's happening inside of you. How has it made you feel from his actions? Has his actions made you feel sad, hurt, upset, contracted, closed? How does it feel in your body? And this is why emotional intelligence is so important. And if he doesn't have the emotional bandwidth or capacity to understand you or even meet your needs or be emotionally intelligent and be like, hey, babe, I'm so sorry I hurt you that way. How can I improve better for next time? then you're also missing another foundational piece in a relationship, which is emotional intelligence. Someone that can fight well with you, can have beautiful conflict resolution. Because not all the time, when we're triggered, obviously, we can't always be beautiful and be proper, but someone who has the bandwidth to sit with uncomfortable emotions and hold your uncomfortable emotions. Because a man is meant to be a rock, a man is meant to be the container. And as women, we are so emotional. Men are very emotional too, but we are way more fluctuating with our emotions. You've seen our the time of the month, our cycles. We need a man to hold us in our internal chaos. So I need you to start talking, not from fixing the problem. So if you're coming to him, and that's a very masculine frame that you're going to be taking, I need you to text me more. I need you to clean the dishes. I need you to pay the rent. I need you to do this and do this, and I need this. And you always sit on the couch and watch video games and blah blah blah. You're complaining. I feel like you never buy me flowers. This is no, no more of that. This is gonna give you the opposite result of what you're trying to achieve. You want to speak from how it's making you feel. So you're gonna come to him with the problem. Solution communication is for him, up to him. So let's say the problem is that you find that he's not stepping up in the household, you're paying for everything, or you want him to text you more, or you want him to take you on dates and buy him flowers. You talk about how it's making you feel. Hey, I'm feeling really neglected and really alone recently because we haven't had a date night in a while, and I would love, use those words, I would love, and I would love to feel taken care of. I would love to experience a date night soon. And then sh shut your mouth, say it once, and then let him provide that. Maybe you'll take time, but let him show you. When it comes to flowers, I love flowers. Like I just genuinely adore flowers. And because I'm so good at communicating how much I love flowers, all my recent partners, I say partners, my all the recent relationships that I have been in, I've been able to communicate flowers so well that they buy me massive bouquets of flowers because I just talk about how amazing I love it and noticing them and how happy they make me feel. And men just want to serve that, want to make sure you are happy. They do want to serve you, but you have to find men first that have that natural instinct to provide. You also need to be connected into your feminine energy and connected into your body because polarity means that we are always attracting our polar opposite. So if you are more masculine, you're going to attract a more feminine man. So if you're going to start to connect into your body, talk about how you feel. Does it make your body feel expanded or contracted? And this is going to take practice, but boundaries and communication and knowing your body is going to be so important, and it's going to change your life. So I highly encourage you to start doing this. Don't neglect yourself, your body. Choose yourself always. So it looks like constantly talking about when XYZ happened, I noticed that my body closed off. And then let him come with a solution. Maybe it's not something you love and you like and it's what you wanted, but you just talk about then your preferences. Like, I would prefer XYZ. Don't neglect your needs or neglect what you want just to keep the relationship happy. You keep yourself happy first. Okay? So we wanna first we want to talk about how do you feel? How do you know how it feels, the sensations? Like if you feel tight, you feel heavy, you feel like it's shutting down, you feel warm, do you feel open? Expansion, contraction. Expansion, contraction. Do you feel sad? Do you feel ashamed? Do you feel guilty? Do you feel disappointed? Do you feel hopeful or scared? Right? Like speaking from how you feel. And then you can talk about what you made it mean, like the stories that you created in your head. So I like to use what we call nonviolent communication. You talk about the event. Let's say if a trigger was to happen and you were in conflict, instead of being like, you are always this, pointing fingers, this is not going to work for men and women. No one, not even men. Yes, it doesn't work. Women doesn't work either. So communicating like, when you did this, I felt sad, I felt disappointed, and I made it mean that you don't care about me, and in the future, I would love XYZ. Talk about what you would love. And I want to preface this because emotional bandwidth capacity, or what I mean by emotional bandwidth and capacity, is someone's ability to hold your emotions, not get triggered by your emotions, not make your emotions mean anything about them.